Hello YouTuber whoopers! So I'm doing some making some candles here, some beeswax candles, and I'm using some old candles that I made before, but when I made them before I was cheap on the wick. You definitely don't want to be cheap on the wick, because if the wick doesn't burn right, the whole candle's not going to burn right. So the wicks I'm using now are hemp. They're pre-waxed hemp wicks. They work real well. And I'm essentially doing I'm doing them in layers. I do the first 3/4 of an inch or so, and then I anchor the with a long stick. I'll anchor down the base of the wick into the bottom of the jar. Those little silver things are at the bottom of the wicks. They come that way when I buy them. And I can actually put some links to them for them if you want. It's the beeswax I bought from a beekeeper, and so right now I'm using up my old candles and remelting them and pouring them into, these are 8-ounce jelly jars, so a half a pint, and which ends up being about 8 ounces of wax. So this is on the third pour into the jar. And I also bought these metal things to go on top of the jar. You see them here and there. They kind of helps keep the wick centered. You can use different things to keep it centered, like chopsticks or spears or something. Popsicle sticks. These work pretty well, and I think I got these on Amazon also. So it's pretty much, you want to do a double boil. You don't want to have the pot directly contact with the heat. You want to use a double boiler because beeswax is flammable. Pretty much all wax is flammable, isn't it, in order to burn. So you want to use some care, particularly if you have a gas stove. It's worse if you have a gas stove. And it's also it's very sloshy, so you have to be very careful about sloshing around the wax. It can actually get quite messy if you're not very careful. So I'm just showing you the quick process. I didn't go into huge detail here. And then this last piece is just the cooling out of the wax. I just thought it'd be cool to watch it over time. Of course I sped it up. And then the next piece to this little shorty is our first major snowstorm for New England for this later part of 2017. The shoreline, Boston area is getting hit worse than us in the western part of the state, and I'm quite happy with that. I was out driving in it this morning, and it was quite slippery, and I was kind of really happy to get home. So there's a quick video of that at the end of here. We're about to hit that and go out and dig some dirt.